Matt Vasgersian back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of four between the Iowa Cubs and the Oklahoma City Redhawks. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. So the rookie passes his first test here on the mound, and with that, here's the OKC defense. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Here we go, right now, fellas. There you go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, let's go right here. Where's the first here? Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours. Hey, come on, it's you and him. Do yourself. Here, guys, let's go.
Fouled back.
Hey, see it? Drive right there.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So no. Number 25 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he struck him out, and there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. And he drops it. The relay, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Ron Gunter is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you got to do it if you want to have success.
Spin and a throw back to second, and now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid. Find a catch, kid. Find a
That
catch.
hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
None out, runners at first and second. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Kevin Chavez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
The 1-0 pitch. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third. Homer Mays will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Come on, let it fly right here. Come on, big guy. Hey, just you and him. Same yourself.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Come on, baby, get the pitch up there.
Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. Number 25 will dig in. A hat trick already to his credit in this one.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go. They square one up.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Leave you right here. One time.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Base is empty here with nobody out.
Stand up there. Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go. Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Hit hard to the right side.
Foul ball.
Foul.
All right, come on now. Hey, let's go right here. Here we go, guys. Let's go. To the palm of your hand. Hey, one pitch. Big deal.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Let's go. Hey, game yourself right here. Let's go. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Oh, He has just been a man among boys out there this year. I got a feeling you're not going to be seeing this guy as a minor leaguer too much longer.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.